Welcome to another edition of the Black Business Podcast. My name is John. I'm with my co-host Mark. My co-host Marcus. Marcus, how you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
Let's go, man. I'm feeling energized.
Good. I like the energy in these podcasts.
You know, you gotta have
feel it through the speakers.
You need to.
Yes.
You gotta feel it in your bones, man.
Yeah. We talk about a coffee shop. Maybe I'm just hyped because I'm still off the coffee.
That's it. That's why I'm energized, man.
Is that what it is?
It's running through my bloodstream right now. Still running through my bloodstream.
Now we sitting there. They told us how to pronounce this. It's Obet.
Obet.
Okay.
1,000%.
It's Obet and Dale's Coffee. All right. 5233 Hollywood Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90027. They have a website, obetanddales.com, and they're open every day, 6:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. There you go.
That's beautiful. And when you told me about this spot, Marcus, you know, when you said it was in Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard, I should say, I was a little nervous.
Of course, because the first thing we always think about is parking.
Always. That's the first thing I'm thinking about, man.
It's terrible in this city everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
Luckily, this was East Hollywood, so it's the part of Hollywood that has neighborhoods, apartment buildings, regular streets, so it's not terrible.
And that made all the difference.
Yes.
When I Googled that address. Oh, East Hollywood. Tourists don't know about this part.
Yes.
You know, this is, you know.
The tourists is way like miles west of there.
Yeah.
Walking around, putting their hands in the handprints on the ground. Like, oh, my feet are bigger than Harrison Ford's.
Oh, I like this. Yeah. Pull out the Polaroid.
Yeah. Let me take a picture with Elmo. This 6'6" Elmo.
Yeah, it's Elmo. Yeah, seriously. So this is perfect. The location was great. You know, we pulled up. You know, it was just I got street parking, of course. So I paid for a meter, but still, the meter was $1. So I was happy. Where'd you end up?
I just walked up the block from Hollywood and got into a neighborhood, parked in front of an apartment building.
Hopped in an Uber, took the Uber
down. Just took the walk. I was like, I can stretch my legs. I've been in the car too long.
There you go.
Yeah, it was no problem.
Yeah.
Easy finds.
But I made it there first, and I walked in, and then I had to ask some questions, which was good, you know, because I often walk into black businesses, and what we talked about in the last one, you know, like if it's black.
Yes.
This one I couldn't tell.
Yeah. So on that 1 to 5 scale, this is a
-1. This is a -1. This is honestly, I had to search for stuff. I was like looking around because the employees were white, and that's fine. Oh, and I was looking around, and the patrons were mostly not all white, but of course just different ethnicities. I saw one black young lady sitting toward the back, and then I was looking around. I was like, okay, this is fine. Let me just place my order, or I'll wait it on you. But then I asked them, I was like, do you have any literature of the business here? I'd like to, look into a little bit further. So
he didn't believe me when I told him it was black owned. I had to show him the proof.
I did not.
Where I did the research to find out that it was.
I did not at all. This place looked cool.
I tell you, they had that one picture of Martin Luther King Jr. on the wall.
Yeah, he was up in the corner. I saw it.
It was like, see, we black owned.
Yeah.
Like,
seriously. So that was my first thought. We looked it up. It opened in 2020, right after the shutdown. How did they do that?
They bold.
Man, that's tough.
They bold. That's how.
Because, they didn't shut down. They didn't open and close back down. They stayed open, which is, not easy to do. And I'm sure there may have been a period of time where when everything had to shut down, maybe they had to, but they were still allowing service to be had and done. So much respect to Obet and Dale.
Yeah, they were like, everybody else is closing down. This is our chance. We can open up right in the middle of this.
Right in the middle.
It's like, but it's coffee, so y'all can just get it to go, and we can make it happen while it's going on.
Yeah, they found out that coffee, caffeine killed, the COVID sales. So that's kind of, how they got away with that.
Had to be it. Had to be.
So looking up on their website or the IG, so it's Filipino and black owned. So that really helped kind of like break down, one, why it was in Thai Town, and then two, the look of the place, which, like I said, it doesn't have to look black because it's a coffee shop. But I was still like, is this black owned? But just knowing that it's, black. It's a couple. It's a black young lady and her husband is what he said, Asian and Filipino.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if he was mixed with anything else or just Filipino.
Right.
But
no idea, but yeah,
just Filipino. So that explained it.
Well, it was a 70s. It's described as a 70s theme decor. So when you go in, yeah, it does. It has the colors, I guess.
Yeah, the roll bounce colors. Remember roll bounce?
I do remember that.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
With 3 stripes ripped down.
But when I'm thinking black owned 70s, I feel like it's so much you can draw from in that era to decorate the place. But they were just like, no, we like.
Yeah, I definitely didn't feel like black 70s, of course, which is fine. It was, I guess, a little bit of just neutral in that because of where they were. Maybe if this place was in a different part of town, then maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So,
well,
but yeah,
that's what it looked like.
But yeah, 70s decor, wooden benches, plenty of outlets, which was good.
Oh, a bunch of outlets. So obviously they had some tables. The outlets could come in.
Excuse me.
And sit down and pull up their laptop. They had free Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah, free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi. They had all you could drink coffee. I think it was a slow drip. You could just sit there. You could sit there all day, write your whole screenplay.
That's not bad.
Yeah. You got all day coffee, tables, outlets, free Wi-Fi, plug your computer in, just sit there. So
all day. You write that novel, you write that script.
Yeah, it's a good setup. Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I hadn't seen that deal around too much, like the unlimited or all you can drink coffee. I mean, how much can you drink? But that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. And I don't see so many access to outlets to be able to plug in your computers. I don't think I've seen that yet either.
For sure.
That was nice. Especially
for 70s theme. They could throw you off like, they may not believe in Wi-Fi up in here. 70s theme.
Yeah. So that was a good setup. Can't complain about that. Not at all. Something else I saw when I went back and I really looked into it, you could see the sprinkles of black around. You had to look close, John. That's what it was.
There you go.
They had a bunch of products for sale that from different, POC owned businesses. Like if you look at the back wall, if you go back and look again, we took pictures.
Yep.
The coffee that was on sale, those from, POC small businesses. They had tea, books, children's books and stuff like that. All those were from, POC owned small business.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did have to look hard.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Some random products. Those like laundry pods in there and just random items, which was cool, especially if they're from black businesses.
The mouthwash tablet.
Yeah, mouthwash tablets. Yeah. Your breath is fresh.
Yeah, you already dissolve, then you swish and spit. It's
a tablet. Yeah. Like I remember the little mouthwash. Remember when Listerine came out, the little tab you put on your tongue?
The little Listerine strips.
Yeah, they said we got a whole tablet.
It's like, no, we gonna let it dissolve in your mouth and you can't swallow it. You gotta get some water still.
Yeah.
To rinse and spit.
That was different. Seriously. That was different. But yeah, so we looked at the menu, of course, everything else that you could think they would have. We came a little bit late in the day, which I think we should have learned from the first time with us going to coffee shops. Come early.
Of course.
So we missed the pastries.
But they import the pastries from another shop anyway. So it wasn't their pastry, so
it's true. It wasn't homegrown pastries.
Yeah. So
we're missing probably too much on that. But I ordered which I looked up the reviews first. I wanted to see what they were good or known for. I ordered the Filipino coffee, which was surprisingly good.
Surprisingly?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, specifically, I don't know if I've ever had a Filipino coffee. I've had a Vietnamese coffee before, and I'm just trying to think of what other kind I've had. But for Asian cultures, I've never had Filipino, and I was just curious to know, of course, what made it stand out. And I think, of course, they use oat milk more so than they would use, traditional milk. I actually asked for whole milk to be added to mine.
Okay.
And I forget the name of the little sweet potato little pieces they had in there, so that was in there as well. Ube. That's it.
Yeah.
Ube.
They didn't mix your drink enough though, right?
Yeah, ube was all in the bottom, which it's not supposed to be like that.
I would assume it's supposed to be mixed throughout the whole drink, but then they also don't have straws.
Ah,
So I need you to shake that up for me. Make sure it's
man,
nice and mixed.
that was a big
Because
point.
I can't stir it and sip up the ube myself.
They don't have straws. Like, you got to sip. Like, I was like, can I have a straw? She's like, no, there's a sip tab. I was like, I see that there's a sip tab, but I would like a straw. But I guess
Well, trying to save the world, so
trying to save the world. And I don't like those paper straws, so I'd rather them not have no straw than a paper straw.
I don't think anybody likes a paper straw.
What was the point of that?
I don't know, man.
Like, the liquid just it absorbs before it hits your mouth. It just coming up the straw. You just can't never get it.
Yeah, you got to drink it fast, or your straw, disintegrates into your drink.
Yeah, it just wilts over. Like, straw, what happened?
What are we doing?
You're supposed to do your job. So,
Yeah. Oh, now I had the lemonade. They do fresh squeezed lemonades. And
yeah, that
they
actually
had
good too.
A few different lemonades. Mine was the Sunrise, I believe it was called, and it was very good actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Again, though, it wasn't all the way mixed. It's like,
So they let you do the work.
yeah, the lemonade was on the bottom, and then the Sunrise was on top. And I was like, okay, it looked nice, but I need all the flavor.
The Sunrise was.
Shake that up.
What was the Sunrise part again?
I don't know what the Sunrise was. It was some kind of juice blend that they mix and put it on top of the fresh squeezed lemonade.
That's funny.
Shake that up for me.
Yeah, but
I
it
need
wasn't
that
together.
to be,
Yeah,
completely mixed. When I do it, you ain't give me no straw.
no straw.
So
They had the little popsicle sticks over there in the corner.
Oh, okay. So that's what we're supposed to do.
We're supposed to popsicle stick it.
Supposed to take the top off and popsicle. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the
It's my fault.
barista. Yeah, you
my
part barista, man. You supposed to know that they start the drink, you finish it. You tip yourself at the end.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. It was my fault. My bad.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm over here.
You gotta know,
talking
man.
down on it. And I'm the one that messed up. I'm supposed to mix the drink.
You the one. The
Yeah.
70s thing, man. Come on.
They gave me the photo worthy drink. I was supposed to take a picture. Then I was supposed to mix it myself. That's what it was.
Yep. They wanted to look like very Caribbean and look at these different layers of the drink. They don't even mix together.
Got it. They out here for the Instagram people first.
Yep.
Instagram over.
That's it.
Flavor convenience. But whatever. I understand. I get it. I messed up. My bad.
It's all good. You live and you learn. Obet and Dale, you live and you learn.
Now I know.
So
now I know.
One thing, also was cool about, of course, this place when they first opened. I guess this probably helped. But it was a large Black Lives Matter print that was displayed in the store window for the first few months once they opened. So we had to look for that little MLK photo in the corner, but they had a large, Black Lives Matter with the artists that did the work in there too.
Here's the thing, John. Okay. Here's the thing. I remember when everything was happening in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then everybody was protesting, and then crazy people decided to get into the protest so they could have an excuse to riot and break into buildings and stuff like that.
Mm.
So when that was up, when that was happening, people were definitely putting Black Lives Matter in their windows to avoid getting them shattered.
They were trying to protect them. Yes.
They were 100% like, I support black people. Don't break my stuff.
Yeah, please. Look, you see the sign.
100%. So was it still there?
It was gone.
Yeah, you saw it in the old picture, right?
Yeah, it was an old picture.
Okay, well.
So they took that down. It's like, we had enough. I feel like we're safe.
That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
All I'm saying. Now, I'm sure. Now, when I went into a dive into their Instagram and stuff, you see a whole bunch of stuff that they participate in.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of POC stuff, businesses. They host pop up last Juneteenth. They had black-owned businesses show up and inside and outside of the coffee shop selling their products. They do that stuff. It looks like all the time, kind of stuff like that. So they're involved in a bunch of charities and different organizations that benefit different people of color and stuff like that. So they're 100%. It looks like, I think Heather runs the social media account. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
But they 100% participate and are involved in their community in that aspect. So
which is important
on them whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, in general, the Black Lives Matter.
When you see that, just take that with a grain of salt.
That's all I'm saying.
I feel it.
That's it. Yeah.
I feel it.
Some of them I still see in windows at this point,
Yeah.
but I think they forgot they were there because they're completely sunburn faded.
They just
Like it don't.
lack lives.
Yes.
Is it lack?
It says lack eye. That's all it say.
Something matters.
I know what it used to be.
That's interesting.
They forgot it was up there. So
that's real. That's
real.
real.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not specifically to Obet and Dale's. I believe in them.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, I feel it. And I mean, yeah, overall, like even besides that, the artwork they had in there, the plants, the planters, the look of it was very open, very airy, very welcoming. It's a place you probably want to have a cup of coffee. Like you said, bring your laptop and write a book, write a script.
Now, did you look at the website?
I did briefly look at the website.
Now, I went to the website and it says you can do online ordering for pickup. That's completely set up and you can get gift cards. But everything else on the website was still under construction. Everything else, the About Us portion.
Still working on it.
Yeah, everything else just says still working. Still working. So
yeah, they don't want you to know about them.
Yeah, that's weird. Why y'all trying to be so secret?
Yeah. Huh?
But if you want to give us money for gift cards or, online pickup, yeah. That works. That works
real good.
Everything else coming soon.
Yeah. So it's designed nice. Yeah. The website it looks like it could be very impactful once it's finished.
Yeah. It does. It looks good, except everything is coming soon.
Coming soon.
Yeah. So
Obet and Dale. Be curious to know. We couldn't find anywhere how they came up with the name Obet and Dale's, but be curious to know how that came about. But yeah. I'm
gonna send them a message on Instagram so I can ask.
I want to know.
I'm curious now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably in their first post. But, there it is.
Juneteenth is coming up, so they might do the pop up again.
Oh yeah, and they said they do work in the shop, so we just went at the wrong time. But Mr. Obet and Miss Dale, or Miss Obet and Mr. Dale, they're often in there, so we just missed them. This was probably them right here too. Huh?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what I saw. I think that's them.
Yeah. So yeah, if you go get the Filipino iced coffee, of course, I have your Thai tea, which I like. I'm a big fan of that as well. So yeah, the coffee was really good. Good vibes, good energy. They accepted cash as well.
Oh yes.
Which that's important for us to know when we go to these businesses if cash is accepted. They did not have sweet tea. I'm kidding. Where is the sweet tea? No, didn't expect that there. So
we're still looking. We'll find it one day.
We shall.
We'll find it one day. Now.
And they had a restroom in the back as well that did not require a password, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Or a code, PIN, whatever you want to call it.
Clearly they're not getting too bum rushed by that, so they'll have to lock it up.
That's probably coming soon too, like on the website, coming soon.
It was a big space. It had a lot of
was
space in it, man.
Yeah. It was like it used to be. I'm not sure what it used to be, but it was high ceilings, which is always nice. You never want to feel constricted or closed in. So yeah, it was great.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, overall, what you think? 1 out of 5. What you gonna give it?
Now, this isn't that other scale we're talking about, right? This is
just overall the place, the business themselves. What is?
I remember you said last time I'll be giving too many 5s out. Man, slow down on the 5s, man. We ain't got nowhere to go. But I mean, had everything you'd look for in a coffee shop. Of course, like I said, we missed the pastries. They didn't make it in-house anyway. They had Wi-Fi, good strength on the Wi-Fi, lots of seating, very open. I gotta stop at 4. 5. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. It's a 5.
5 anyway. He was like, you going, ain't nowhere to go. I can't keep giving them out. 5.
But they did what they were supposed to do. It's a coffee shop. They had coffee. They had other drinks. They didn't have straws. But I didn't know if that was enough to knock them down a whole peg, I think because straws is the only thing I was like, damn, they don't have straws.
Okay.
But I got to give them a 5.
Hey, if that's how you feel. That's how you feel.
That's how I feel.
I'm going with a 4.1.
4. Oh, we can get points. Well, I'm going to give them 4.9,
Okay.
I didn't know we can give points. Okay,
I'm going 4.1. I needed a straw.
You use a straw.
Okay,
a straw would help.
Straw. Also, I needed more pastries.
All day.
Huh? All day.
That is true.
And I need your pastries to be in house.
And be able to, if pastries are in house, I like the idea of being able to warm them back up for me, like
Yes.
how some of the coffee shops do. But that's always a nice touch.
Exactly. That's what I want. So it's things that it's all like I said, always could be a little better.
Hey, true.
Nobody's perfect.
We all see who the nice person is out of the two of us, right? No,
4.1 is solid. Anything over a 4 means you should go there.
Okay, it's true, and it was a 0.1, so it's like you definitely should go there.
If anything over a 4 means go there. If you're under 4, then it's an issue. Then you need to take heed.
Yeah, good to know.
Now we already touched on this for a second because you already gave him a -1.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
How black is it?
Just messing around.
How black is it? 1 to 5.
So the shock value was a -1 for sure. Like, but once we got settled in, looked around, talked to people, looked at the pictures and stuff, it's a 1.
Okay, all right.
It's a 1. I didn't, we had, like you said, when you have to search for, which, like I said, is not a bad thing. It actually could be good depending on your neighborhood. You want to bring in that diverse clientele.
Hey, you never know. Sometimes you got to cater to where you at.
Yeah. What about you?
We ran into someone you knew there, right?
Yeah.
And she had no idea it was black owned. How long she been going there?
One of the few sisters that we saw up in the building. No, I think she said this was her first time actually going.
Oh, okay.
And she didn't know it was black owned.
Oh, well, there you go.
She thought it was cool. I was like, see, that's why we're here.
Exactly.
That's why
we're trying to spread the word.
That's why we do what we do. Yeah.
Trying to get that money rotated back into the community.
Exactly.
That's the point.
She coming back now.
Oh, exactly. Yes.
So. But did you give your 1 to 5 on the blackness scale?
I'm gonna give it a 1 also.
Yep.
I agree with you. 100%.
And if people don't know the blackness scale, we give a 1 to 5. 5 is like the most black, like black.
Your grandma's uncomfortable a little bit when she go in that place.
She
might not want to stay around at 5.
For sure. So that's the reason for the 1 to 5. And then the 1 is just like, yeah, you really comfortable. Yeah, you got your newspaper out and yeah.
Yeah, 1. It's black owned. It's black owned, but you might be a little suspicious. They ain't got no lorries in the kitchen.
Yeah. So
you want to hit that 3. That's where you want to be at.
Yeah.
That's where you want to be at.
Right in the middle.
Expressing your culture, but also inviting to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's it.
That's where we at.
That is
a 1 for us.
It's a 1.
Right?
On the blackness scale, not on the rating.
On the rating.
Yeah.
Yo.
Between the average of 4.1 and 4.9 is about 4.5.
4 plus.
Yeah. So yeah, overall pretty good. Good spot. I will go back.
Exactly. It's over a 4, you can go back. All right.
That is it.
Now, some other black business I'm still talking about our health.
Yeah.
I still got to say something about it.
It's very important.
Now, did you know that in the African American community, almost 50% of the people over the age of 20 are obese?
Over the age of 20?
Yes.
50%.
Almost 50%. Now, the BMI scale that they use, it's a little flawed because it doesn't take into account muscle mass and such.
And black natural thickness.
Still.
The black natural thickness.
They got us ranked at almost 50%.
Oh, wow.
Over obese. Now, with our history and the high blood pressure, diabetes, the heart problems that comes with, increased as being African Americans, you got to make sure you take care of yourself.
You have to.
Okay. Get out, exercise. Do you know how much moderate exercise per week that you are supposed to have to stay healthy? 150 minutes.
150 minutes. Moderate. Yes, so your heart rate probably needs to be over 100.
Yes, your heart rate has to go up. You have to sweat a little bit. You have to get a little bit out of breath.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're just doing a leisure stroll for an hour a day, that's not enough.
Yeah, you can't be walking to 5 guys.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
What you doing? Now you got to get your heart rate up.
Talk about I'm earning this meal.
They still do that.
I'm earning this meal.
Oh my God.
I'm walking to 5 guys today.
Well, I walked a mile to get here, so I deserve a treat. No, you got to sweat. You got to get your heart rate up. 150 minutes a week. That's if you're working out 5 days a week, that's 30 minutes. 30 minutes of you having your heart rate spike at least. Okay? That's the only way you're going to keep yourself healthy.
Yeah.
It's necessary.
And if you're in California, it's so many opportunities. You don't have to have a gym membership. Like,
not at all.
So many hills.
Not at all. Go hiking.
Yep.
Go for real long jogs around these parks that's everywhere. Do something to get your heart pumping.
Yep.
Right? Get it up and down.
Go clubbing. Go dance.
Need you to get healthy, stay healthy, because especially since we out here eating all this mac and cheese.
Right. Not even good mac and cheese.
Drinking all this sweet tea.
Not even good sweet tea.
You got to do something to keep yourself from falling over, all right?
I agree 1,000%. 1,000%. I agree with that. So, yeah, take care of yourselves, you all. And, yeah, we're here to give you the good when you work out, when you do your hard exercise. You can enjoy some of these treats we're providing. So,
yep.
All right.
There you go. That's it.
That is all. Well, that's been another week of the Black Business Podcast. You guys have a good week and stay blessed.
Later.
Thank you for listening to the Black Business Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter at BLKBIZ Podcast. Email us at theblackbusinesspodcast@gmail.com. And if you would like to support us, you can become a Patreon member at patreon.com/theblackbusinesspodcast. Not only will you be helping us to patronize more Black-owned business, you will get access to exclusive pictures and video, as well as entry into merchandise and other special giveaways. Be sure to follow and subscribe. New episodes every Thursday. Thanks for listening.